Here we go. All right, hi everyone. Welcome to Let's Celebrate TV Live. I'm your host, Peter Lee. With me today, as always, over in the command center, it's the guy who makes this all happen. He's my favorite holiday elf. He's also my husband. It's Phil Gortimer.
And good afternoon, good morning, good evening from a very windy southern New Jersey. It's 30-mile-an-hour winds with gusts to 50. It's one way to get the leaves blown off the lawn.
Really? So, we're opening with a little Prosecco today, our favorite, instead of a cocktail. Because we mentioned something a couple weeks ago, we haven't really celebrated it properly. We've reached 2 million views channel-wide. So that's a pretty big milestone, and especially since it was less than a year that we hit 1 million. So, yay. In my favorite old-fashioned coupe glasses.
So yes, it took us 8 years to get to 1 million views, but only 1 year to get to 2. So yay us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good.
More importantly, cold for later.
Yes, yes. Well, I have plans for this, so settle down.
Oh, really?
Do you have any PSAs or announcements or anything like that today?
I don't, but let's kind of see who's in chat and all that good stuff, because there's some pretty good comments here already.
Good.
So let's go back to you. Actually, let's split us up.
Okay.
Let's run through the comments. All right, Pretireman's in.
Hi, Pretireman.
And of course, Phoenix, it's 72 in Phoenix. It's 58 here, but very windy.
But with drizzle, so raining. Wow.
Janet's in,
Hey,
and
Janet.
Mark's in.
Yay, Mark.
Of course, Janet's from Rhode Island. She knows the drill already.
Yeah.
I think this is really funny comment.
Flight day fast approaching.
Yeah, we are going to so talk about that. Let's see. Andrea's in.
Andrea and Wayne.
I just pulled her thumbnail today for our video, and I'm so making that. Ooh. Congratulations.
Oh, good for you, Mark. That's great.
We actually did the same thing the first year that we were in this house.
We insisted all
Because
holidays.
this house has a dedicated dining room where most new houses don't, that we would host Thanksgiving. Haven't since.
Yes, we have. We've done it a few times, but not regularly.
Let's see. Looks like Kelly and Paul are here.
Guys.
And Bob's here.
Yay, Bob.
All right, now it's back to you.
All right. Back to me. Yay. Alrighty. So, cooking, coping, and Cabernet, a holiday survival guide with relatives. All right, let's be honest. It's here. The holidays are here, and the relatives are coming. We all know it. So now, you know the types of your relatives. You say, okay, dinner's at 6 o'clock. They're going to show up at 11 a.m. because they want to help. And they all just know how to push all your buttons, get under your skin, drive you up a wall. You love them, but you want to choke them. Am I right? So let's talk about some common types of relatives that you're probably going to run into this holiday season. The first one is the know-it-all. You know the type. They know everything about nothing. Has an opinion about everything. Every little thing has an opinion and is more than willing to share it. And if you've done it or are about to do it, he has probably already done it and done it better than you ever will. And I keep saying he because usually it's a man, at least in my experience. You may know some women who are like that, but I've always encountered it's the men. Then there's the critic. Critic is usually a mother, a mother-in-law, maybe an older sibling, someone who feels superior. And you know that type too. There's always a criticism for every little thing. There's side eye. There's passive aggressive comments. There's little things under their breath. Little comments. Then there's the helper. Now, this is one of my banes of my existence. The helper won't take no for an answer, no matter what. Always wants to help, always in your way, insisting. Any little task they want to do, and they become a pest. And then when you finally relent and you give them a job, they do a half-ass version of it. Am I right, dear?
I plead the fifth.
I didn't say you were the helper.
I wasn't saying that. Maybe I've yelled at a few of them because if you can't do it right, don't do it at all.
Then the fourth type is the chef. You know the chef too, I'm sure. Always has to be in the kitchen with you, right over your shoulder, practically up your butt. Always around. Usually has a better way of cooking something or doing something, and will tell you. Similar to the know-it-all. Usually is not really that good of a cook, but they think they are. And then the chef is also that one person that will always bring a dish to whatever gathering, whether they've been asked to, or even if they've been told specifically, don't bring anything, I've got it covered. You know, the chef is the one where you're cooking a turkey and they're going to bring a ham because, well, so people can have options. And, you know, that turkey wasn't big enough. A 30-pound turkey isn't big enough for 4 people. Like, that type of nonsense. How do you cope with these people? That's what I want to know. I'm going to have a sip of this. Hey, Paul from Scranton.
Yes, and we have two also, just this week.
Oh, very good, Mark. Yeah, we've started Christmasing.
Kevin's got one.
Hi, Kevin. Don't forget the family alcoholic. Yeah, but in our family, there's a lot of us. So how do you cope? Let's cope with a cocktail to start. Since I have some sparkling wine open, delicious, we're going to make something for the holidays called the poinsettia, like the flower, or poinsettia if you want, poinsettia, however you want to do it. I have a couple glasses here. What?
This has got to be Kelly.
All of these sound distressingly familiar. Yeah. Yes, impeccably clean hands, so no comments about the bear paws in the ice. It's just us. It's fine. Put a little ice in the glass. Or does it call for ice?
I called that one.
What?
Look.
Yep, it's me. Oh, actually, this doesn't need ice. See what happens when you don't review your recipes. Anyway, we're going to start with some cranberry juice. Real cranberry. Not the cocktail. And for each one, you need 1 ounce or 30 mils. Now, I've got stuff just everywhere because we're going to be doing a lot of cocktails today. All right. 1 ounce in each glass. Then we need some triple sec. You could use, I suppose, Cointreau or something fancy, but good old triple sec is good for this too. 1/2 ounce for each, which is 15 mils. Let's see if I can pour this out of this big, big bottle.
Ooh, yay.
What?
My new software now tells me likes in real time.
Oh,
I
okay.
just watched it change. Yay. Thank you, John Barker.
Now, calls for 4 ounces of sparkling wine. I guess I have plenty of that here. And that's for each glass.
And you're using an amazing towel to wipe that with.
Yes, yes. Yes, indeed.
And if I remember their last conversation, they only had 2 of that color left.
I know there's only one of the magenta left. All right, 4 ounces of each. We will measure. I think really you're just supposed to top it, but it's oddly specific about 4 ounces. Probably be prettier in a flute, but you all know how I feel about flutes.
Actually, I think this might do with ice.
I have to go back and look at the picture. Yeah, I love this little stopper because it will keep the bubbles bubbly. Oh, that did not catch. There we go. Back on ice. Now we're going to garnish this with a few frozen cranberries. And you know what else? It's a Christmassy drink. I got a couple sprigs of rosemary here, and they look like little Christmas trees, so why not? Yeah, this is a little big of a glass here.
Oh, that's funny. Sherry said hello from gloomy California.
Oh, hi Sherry.
So,
thanks for joining.
Evidently, there's a state in California near the word gloomy because it was very specific where it came up.
Right, do you want to come try this, dear?
Ben usually is fine with a glass of Pinot Noir.
Hi, Ben.
Hold on, let me turn that off. I feel like it should be double fisting here.
Well, that's all right. I'm surprised you're not done your little coupe of whatever yet. That's kind of nice.
It could benefit with some ice.
Okay. I have an issue with, oh, you put ice in my, oh.
Drink up.
Yeah. Ice in my bubblies.
Well, this has got ice in it. It's bubbly.
Okay.
No, I see I like the ice better.
Okay.
Because it kind of mixes everything
Well,
together.
I have to go back and look in where I found it. So that's a quick little fun drink if you don't want to just be chug-a-lugging sparkling wine, which there's nothing wrong with that if you do, or if that's what you need to do. Until I have 3 before food, then I pass out on the floor. Yeah, well, sometimes we should pace ourselves.
I guess Doug and Arnie haven't taught Ben how to drink yet.
All right, so besides a cocktail, what do you do with these people? They're all up in your house. They're coming. They've barged in. They're taking over. For all of them, as a general, the whole gang, why don't we set them up in another part of the house? Put them in the family room or the living room or the attic. What? Excuse me.
No, Cuisine de Michelle hasn't been around for a while because she's been
Michelle.
hiking the mountains. So it's kind of nice to see her back.
Yes, thank you. Welcome back. So, yeah, how do you do them? You set them up in another part of the house with, it is all about pacing, Pepper Tree. Yes, hi guys. Put them in the other room. Put on the Hallmark Channel if you have it. Let them watch holiday movies. Give them DVDs to watch. Put on some sports ball game. If there's nothing on TV, give them a bunch of board games and card games. Uno. Let them play Monopoly. That'll keep them busy for hours. Now, yeah, there might be some fights. Your living room might get wrecked, but that will keep them busy and out of your hair. But you want to set them up with some snacks too, so let's make some snacks.
So it looks like we have some true confessions from Ben.
The wine before food scenario was played out on Easter about 10 years ago.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
It really.
Hank is right. Keep them out of the kitchen.
Yes.
To a degree.
Okay, we'll get to that.
I can't wait to hear about Michelle's adventures.
Yes. So I have lots of stuff here. We're going to put together a little snacky tray. This is just some random stuff I bought today and yesterday, before I even knew that I was going to be making a snacky tray. So, let's get this out of the way for a moment. I want some cucumber slices. Come on now. Oh, sure. Any other time.
I just realized I'm
What?
confusing Cuisine de Michelle with, and I just lost another person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it Wilma?
No.
Yeah, there's someone else who's been, I thought it was Oh, doesn't matter.
Now it's going to make me look.
Go look. So we're going to start with some cucumber slices on an angle. Gives you more surface area to use it like a cracker. Not very thick, we'll just do a few. That's pretty good. Yeah, see, I just have stuff everywhere today. And you know, lay them out pretty, fill in the negative space, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I've shown you how to do this. I have some smoked salmon here.
Chef Christy Time, that was the one who has been hiking the Appalachian.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I got, well, yeah, they both begin with C, so.
Well, and yeah, we haven't seen Christy in a while. We haven't seen Michelle in a while, I don't think. I can never remember week to week. So, do I need the knife to get this?
Ooh.
Now, I didn't have any dill, or I would have a little sprig of dill. I thought I had dill. I usually do. But I didn't get any yesterday.
I'll save this one.
Uh-oh. What do you got?
Well, I shall do it right now.
Do you have any appetizer suggestions for people who eat you out of house and home? Yeah.
Give them a bag of chips and send them to another room.
Really. Popcorn. Popcorn's cheap and very filling.
Yep.
And you don't even need a big popcorn maker like we have. Just buy it by the bag. You know, go to Costco or some of the big stores and buy the giant 50-pound bag.
Mark, you gotta drink real sherry, not cooking sherry.
I don't know, cooking sherry. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so here's some smoked salmon. You could make it a little fancier, use a little creme fraiche or cream cheese or something under it. But I really like just the salmon and the cucumber. It's delicious. I have some salamis. Nice towel indeed. There is, in fact, only one teal left in stock. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm just going to kind of artfully, messily pile these
And
up
we'll
here.
buy a few more from you when we come up and see you next month.
Well, if they have any left. I think what's more important is how many Glendora glasses are left, because I think that's going to be a good Christmas gift this year.
Yep.
And I'm just going to keep filling this in with stuff. Let's continue with meats, since I have the meats all out. I like a little prosciutto. Or here in South Philly, South Jersey, they say prosciutto. Come on. All right, you're going to be difficult. Fine.
And when he's all done with that tray, and we're going to then put it out to keep that company business, we're going to talk about the rules to stop having a fight, especially right now with politics season.
True dat. True dat.
All right, Kelly says Glendora's got some glasses left. Good.
Okay. Very good.
We have them earmarked for people for Christmas.
Yeah. They may not know who Glendora is, but they will. You know, this is easy. You just put out little piles. Little pillows of prosciutto. And you don't even have to be this fancy. You can just put out some cheese and crackers. But it's the holidays. Certainly, you know, doing a little charcuterie tray is easier than a lot of other things you could do. And you put this out, and the vultures who are visiting you will devour it and be very happy.
We agree, and I'll tell you how we do it.
The gatherings, politics are off limit. Well, then tell them, dear, while I work on this. Tell them about our rule.
Yeah, keep going. We're going to save it because I have a whole segment on it.
Okay, if you say so. Let's do all the meats and stuff down here as I look at this. I have some goat cheese. It looked interesting. Hot honey goat cheese. I've never had it before. So.
Mark has a question for you.
Sure. Any ideas for sprucing up my stuffed mushrooms? Oh, yeah. Not, without knowing what you put into them, but changing up the stuffing itself. If you're doing just like breadcrumbs, which is, and cheese and sausage maybe, which is delicious, you could change it up. You could do lobster or crab. You could change the sausage to some artisanal, maybe locally sourced Italian sausage. All kinds of ideas. You could go totally vegetarian and do like leeks and garlic and tomatoes. All kinds of options.
If I remember, we've done quite a few multi-cheese blends in our mushrooms.
Yeah, we did an episode a few years ago.
Yeah.
The other thing, Mark, is what type of mushroom are you using and how big are they? We did a whole live stream all about mushrooms. And white button mushrooms and cremini mushrooms and portobellos are all the same thing. Exact same mushroom, just in different stages of maturity. And as they get older, their flavor intensifies. So maybe if you're using white buttons, try using the creminis.
Okay, so he says he uses mushrooms and breadcrumbs. Yeah.
Okay.
Treat, you can almost kind of think of mushroom as stuffing you would put in a turkey.
Yep.
So whatever kind of fun stuffing you could make to throw into a turkey, including citruses and all that,
Yep.
go great into mushrooms.
Mm-hmm. I have some nice sharp cheese here. And I'm just going to put a few slices. Now this isn't my best work, clearly, because we're on live TV and I have a lot to talk about. And oh look, it's almost 4 o'clock.
Oh, can you cut me a big hunk of that? Because you know what I'm going to do.
Because I wasn't going to share this with you, but okay. Okay, one big hunk. Here you go. Is that a big enough hunk?
Yep.
Here, I'll put it right there.
Cheese makes everything good.
Cheese is good, correct.
And this is that cheese I really like.
Yes, it is, the Adams Reserve. It's, you know, like super aged in a cave. And it's very crumbly. I don't know why, it normally isn't. But that's okay. Now you can fill this in with dried cranberries and nuts and all kinds of crackers, and you know, the sky's the limit of what you want to do it. I've seen someone put sausage in their mushrooms. Yeah, Janet, absolutely, that's a very common thing. Sausage, yep. I don't remember what my recipe was that we had on the website. Maybe sausage. Okay. That's really fine. I actually happen to have some nuts here that I'm going to use for something else. But, you know, just kind of...
Hank has a suggestion.
Yes.
Balsamic glaze would be a great idea.
Yes. Yep. Yes, it would be. All right, and I bought these carrots for a little color. Let's use some of these. I don't normally buy these. I usually use portobello for Thanksgiving. Okay, yeah, and they'll have the most flavor. We'll just put some down.
Here's a second vote for the balsamic glaze.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, right before you serve it. All right, so here's a quick little snacky tray for them. You get the idea. Put something like this out, and the vultures will be happy. How's that cheese, dear?
It's good. I like it.
Yeah? Okay. I'll put this aside. Though, I'm stealing a piece of salmon.
So at events at our house, I am sort of known as the enforcer. Because my husband is way too nice. Our rule in our house, and actually not just in our house, in any social event that we organize, no matter where it is, we have a rule called no 3Gs.
It's the 3G rule.
The 3G rule. The 3G rule says that there are no conversation about God, guns, or government. Because no matter what your opinion is, you're not going to change someone else's mind,
Right.
and it's just going to be an argument. Now, if someone says, well, I'm allowed to have an opinion, yes, you are, but you're not allowed to have that opinion in a social event in my house.
Well, you're allowed to have it. You're not allowed to express it.
You're not allowed
Keep
to
your mouth
express
shut.
it here because it's just not going to happen. And I am the enforcer, so when that conversation starts coming up and people are going, if it's within my earshot, I give them one warning. Would you like to take that conversation out to the back deck by the fire pit, or would you like to go home?
We have.
And I
Ask
do
people to
enforce
leave.
it. At our cocktail hour at camp, I take away the drink I made for them and ask them to leave. It is the only sane way, especially in light of politics right now.
Yep.
No good will come of it. No positive thing can come out of a family event when you're talking about, did you go to church, or who are you dating, or I'm going to get another gun before they take them away from me, and blah blah
When
blah.
Aunt Linda questions
So
your
no
lifestyle choices.
3G. What was that about lifestyle
I
choices?
said when Aunt Linda questions your lifestyle choices. Okay.
All right, here's one for you because we've done this.
We usually have vegan guests. I want to have a few apps and dishes for them. Oh, yeah, we had vegans over
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving a few years ago, and I made them. I didn't make a tofurkey, but we made them a stuffed butternut squash that was stuffed with cranberries and walnuts and sage, and it was delicious. It was like we ate half of it too. And vegan cooking is very easy as long as you don't know 3Gs. Fall into the vegan mayonnaise and the vegan stuff that's all oils and expensive. You can really get creative with it. All right, let's talk more. Love stuffed squash, yeah. Let's talk a little bit more about these individual types of relatives that are here and what to do with them. So, I haven't had this many pages of notes in a while. Let's start with the helper. The helper is the easiest one to deal with, in theory. Give them a job. Give them a, can I say a bad word? Give them a BS job. I wish you could bleep me so I could be like, give them a bull bleep job. You know what? Here, run the vacuum. Go clean the bathroom. Or send them on an errand. Gee, I'm out of parsley and the stores are still open even though you have 5 pounds of parsley. Here's $5. Go get me a thing of parsley. Or better yet, if they say, I'll buy it. Get rid of them. Send them on a fool's errand to get them out from underfoot. They don't need to know that you have 5 pounds of parsley. Just like, oh, darn it.
But the problem, though, with giving them a job is it has to be a job that you don't really care about if they don't do a good job or they don't finish it.
Correct. That's true. That's absolutely true. Good point. Because, yeah, you know what? If I'm not going to... If you're like me and like I'm a fuss budget about how my table is set, I'm not going to have the helper set the table because then I'm going to have to go back behind them and fix it because I know it'll be wrong. That's an experience talking.
As you drink that drink.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the critic. Oh, that was fun. The critic is a tough one because, it's usually mom or your mother-in-law, maybe an aunt. And so you got to get yourself centered. You got to prepare yourself, shore up your self-confidence before that person gets here. When they're here, kill them with kindness. Yeah, and I don't mean by fawning all over them, but be strategic. Like, oh, you're gonna make the stuffing. Mom, you always made the best blah blah blah. Stuffing, chocolate chip cookies, gravy, whatever. What's your recipe? Could you show me how to make it? Yours is always so much better than mine. And then that person's gonna go, oh, that's so sweet, blah, and they're gonna fall for it every time. Because they're looking for that validation that, yeah, I am better than you. Even if they're not. Play that game with them. Give them a little crumb. At least if the setting is wrong, they've at least moved things to the table. Well, that's true, Suzanne. That's absolutely true. You're right. A little less grunt work for me to do. So, I often get criticized myself that we don't do any mocktails. Because not everyone drinks. And certainly drinking is not the only way to deal with these relatives, though.
Yes, it is.
But if you want to treat yourself, you want something nice, we're going to make a cute little fun mocktail called the pomegranate ginger spritz. Now, this is again something I found in a book. I'm playing with it, and I think it's going to be a mocktail episode this holiday season. Okay. Oh, darn, dear. Would you get me a shaker? I knew there was one I was going to need to shake.
Self-contained?
Yeah, you know, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. That's fine. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. We're going to have a little ice. Because I'm only making one of these. I'm not going to make a double one.
Yeah, it's a mocktail. Why would I want one?
Wow.
I have standards. They're low, but I have standards.
Oh, thank you for that. We're going to start with some cranberry juice. Again, use the 100% juice. This, not the cocktail. And we need an ounce. Or actually, I lie. I don't need cranberry. I looked at the wrong thing. I need pomegranate. Now this is a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 ounces of pomegranate. That's why I have this big bottle of pomegranate. This is left over from Halloween. Because we asked one of our friends to buy it for us, and then we forgot we asked her, because we might have been hammered. And we went out and bought some.
This is not that recipe.
Oh, that's why no, you don't have this one up there.
I don't have that one.
That's
I have
why
the
I
orange
saw it
one.
up there. No, you don't
the
have
Santas.
this one. Yeah, you don't have this one. So I'm going to do 2 ounces of pomegranate. And this is a work in progress because the recipe I found makes it by the punch bowl full. So they're like, 8 cups of pomegranate juice. I'm not doing that. So I tell my guests don't come till the time I tell them I don't like it when they come in the kitchen and try. Yes, Janet, exactly. But, there's always going to be those people that are going to show up early. They know better. Yeah.
But then here's the other side. If it's someone you trust,
then bravo.
Well, look.
But one of our guests, professional chef, he's always welcome to help. Some orange juice. 1 ounce. So you get 2-to-1 ratio. 2-to-1. Loop. Fresh lime juice. Always fresh. And I just need half a lime. Diet Coke for many equals nectar of the gods. That's true. Though, I think we have a little Diet Coke.
No, I think as much as we like Diet Coke, nectar of the gods is coffee. 2 syllables.
Yes.
Coffee.
True. Agreed. Agreed. Put that back.
This is fun.
Early guests driving berserk. Yeah, me too, Kelly. Especially when they come in like they own the place and they get all up in your business. And
our Halloween guests know when we say 8 o'clock, we mean 8 o'clock, not 7:57, not 7:59, because we have so much we do since it's a whodunit.
Okay. Juice for half a lime. And we're going to give this a good shake. All right. Now, I have a nice big tall glass because I'm going to use all the same ice. I know you're not supposed to, but I don't want to waste it. And there's going to be all that flavor clinging to the ice. It's frozen onto it. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more because I want this cold. Tiny bit. There we go. And now you're wondering where's the ginger? Couple places, actually. We're going to top this off with ginger ale. I like the 0 sugar, but you can use full fat.
Actually, we can't find a difference between the 0 and the full fat,
Right.
and we've done blind taste tests with
Yes,
people.
we have. Now, what would you garnish this with?
I thought it was called the Irish goodbye.
Lots of Italian goodbyes at our Thanksgiving. No, dear, the Irish goodbye is where you just disappear. The Italian goodbyes are like it starts in the kitchen, and it moves to the dining room, then it moves to the foyer, then they're out in the driveway. Give this a gentle stir. I'm going to garnish this with some pomegranate seeds. Hopefully they'll float, but they might sink. Who knows? It'll be pretty. Oops. A little half moon of lime, since there is lime in it. Let's do this. And then a piece of candied ginger. I always keep this crystallized candied ginger around. Not only do I use it in certain recipes, like my ginger pumpkin mousse, sometimes when I have a little upset tummy, a little piece of this, it just fixes everything. And ginger is a great digestive aid. And let's see if this will work. There we go. So let's give it a taste. It's pretty color. Oops. Yeah, let's just dump that in. Now you can make this in a smaller glass too. What do you think, dear? Does it look good?
Looks good.
Yeah, that's kind of yummy. It's not that sweet. The lime juice really tartans up the pomegranate. Oh, yeah. I could drink this if I were, maybe I've had enough cocktails, but I want to keep drinking something. And yes, Kevin, there are times when even I have had enough cocktails.
All right, so why don't you take a couple seconds and clean up?
Okay.
And let's have a little commercial.
Get ready to sprinkle some extra fun into your viewing experience because we're thrilled to announce the launch of Let's Celebrate TV YouTube channel memberships. This is an amazing way for you to show your support for the channel and help us continue creating all the delicious content you love. First up, we have the Spice Rack for just $3.99 a month. This level adds a dash of excitement with exclusive loyalty badges and emojis, priority reply to your comments, early access to new videos before anyone else sees them, behind-the-scenes photos and status updates, and members-only polls where your voice helps shape our content. Next, let's stock up with the pantry staples at $6.99 a month. This tier includes all the perks from the Spice Rack, plus exclusive members-only shorts, special member shout-outs in our live streams, a direct personal email to the hosts for a more intimate connection, discounted merchandise so you can show off your Let's Celebrate TV pride for less. And for those who want to truly get in the kitchen with us, we present the Sous Chef for $14.99 a month. This premium level includes every perk from the previous tiers and adds special members-only videos, quarterly Zoom meet and greet socials. Imagine hanging out with us face-to-face, a personalized birthday video to make your special day even brighter, and the exciting opportunity for recipe and video ideas collaboration help us decide what to whip up next. Joining is easy. Just click the Join button right below this video to explore all the details and become a member today. So, what are you waiting for? Come join our inner circle and let's celebrate together even more.
And we're back. Yay. Let's talk about the next type of person who's visiting you for the holiday. Mocktails Festival. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it really is. It's yummy. And I want to tweak it a little bit more. It's fun. Like, I'm thinking I could maybe infuse the pomegranate juice with real ginger and real limes and make it even more intense. So let's talk about the next guy who's visiting you, the chef. You all know one. Could be a man, could be a woman, but there's that person. And all four of these types, sometimes they're rolled up into one person, which is 4 times as annoying. So the chef, what do you do with them? They're going to be, no matter what, they're going to be in your kitchen pestering you. So put them to work with stuff that you don't care about. So prep work. Hey, would you peel this 10 pounds of potatoes for me? I would say, or what are the vegetables? I would say ask them to chop an onion, but I learned last year that not everyone who is a cook knows how to really, truly, safely chop an onion. I won't mention any names, but yeah. But, put them on something that's not fussy. Have them stir the sauce or the gravy. Have them, another one that could set the table for you if you trust them. But something that will get them out of the way. Polish the glasses, polish the silver. Take the trash out. Take the recycle out. Whatever you need to do. Let's do a little more cooking. I have another snacky type of thing. Could be an appetizer. A version of something I've made in the past.
No, it's interesting today.
What's that?
The West Coast is beating the East Coast as far as viewers.
Oh, okay. All right. We're going to make some tarts. We're going to make some apple blue cheese walnut tarts. And I don't have the recipe in front of me, but I'm just kind of winging it today. We need some walnuts. Here's a handful. Probably about close to a cup. I'm going to give them a rough chop. These are a little big. If I had pre-chopped walnuts, all the better. But I want to break these down a little bit. Not obliterated, but break them down a bit. One more. Alright, that should be fine, I think. Into my bowl. And scraper. Alrighty. Apple. This is one apple. This happens to be a Honeycrisp apple that I just diced to kind of smallish, not obliterated, but a small dice. And I have some blue cheese. Now, normally I would not use these pre-crumbled blue cheeses, but the blue cheese I have here in the house is far too expensive to use in a tart. It's meant to be eaten as part of a really good charcuterie tray on its own. So hopefully these will work. Let's give them a little taste. Well, yeah, we'll see. So some of this, all of it. I'm not going to use all this filling, I'm sure.
Do you need the oven on?
I'll put it on when I can put it on. Let's see. Bake, start. We'll just let that go. I'm gonna give this a little stir. Just to combine. And I think I'm gonna hit it with a little salt and pepper. I know, the blue cheese is a little salty. Maybe. Oh. I already have it out. See, I was prepared. Had it out already. Good amount of pepper. And some salt. That's going to balance it, help the apples break down a bit. And this, I think, if this works out, it's one of those quick things that you can throw together if you have those unexpected guests or, you know, the people who show up at lunchtime when they're invited for dinner. I have a little sheet tray, and I'm going to use a very controversial ingredient. I've used these before, and people have actually written in and complained about that I've used these because, you know, keyboard warriors.
If you've never made phyllo, you will kill yourself.
Yeah.
Because it is painstaking.
So is puff pastry.
It doesn't mean it's not good, but it's way too much work
and there's nothing
for the end
wrong.
result.
There is nothing wrong with using select store-bought ingredients. Not everything has to be made from scratch. And you know, these are great. Sometimes you find them in the freezer section, sometimes not, but they're pre-made.
Yeah, and Suzanne's been traveling because she's not in Space Coast, Florida. She's in Utah.
Oh, wow. Good for you, Suzanne. All right. And normally I might put these in my little mini muffin.
I'm going to put this up full screen.
I made your waffle fries with loaded potato dip. Oh, that's great, Janet. That's excellent. Yeah. And that's one of those addicting things. You can't stop eating it. A couple of these are broken, so I won't use those. So we'll do 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now I'm just going to fill these with a little bit of this filling. What? Eric complains about you using phyllo needs to get a life. Well, seriously. Seriously.
And I'm sure those people have never made phyllo in their life either.
Yep. Now, you could also, in these, have some dried cranberries, use a different cheese. You could use pears. This is really what I had available. I was going to do pear, and the pears didn't look very good. So I thought, well, I have beautiful apples, so why not? Pop it all in. And once I get these filled, I'm going to pop them in the oven back there. It's at 350, which is 180 Celsius, right? And I'm just going to heat them through until they look all brown and bubbly. Who knows, 10 minutes, 7 minutes. Okay, it is still on. I think you're right, dear. This is starting to finally break in. It's not clicking nearly as much as it used to.
Yep.
And it'll probably get broken in just when we put in a real oven. All right, nearly done. What else could you fill these with? Grapes. I did a grape and rosemary one and brie that was absolutely delicious. Okay. Let's pop these in. And we'll let them cook. What do you think, dear? 7 minutes? Hank, what do you think? 7 minutes? 10 minutes?
It's not up to temperature, though, so
Well, all right.
it's going to take a lot longer.
Well, we'll just let them go.
Well,
and
eye
keep
it.
an eye on them.
All right. Oops. That was the wrong screen. Hold
What
on.
do you do now?
Hang on. That's the right screen. Let's take a minute and check in and see what's happening on everyone else's.
Oh, and we're back, except it's an empty chair because Philip had to get up and help clean up. And thank you, dear. He decreed, "It's too crowded, I'm clearing stuff up." Silly bear. All right, let's talk about this one last person who's visiting you for the holidays. I saved the worst for last. We're talking about the know-it-all. I know you know who it is. You know, it's that uncle, it's that cousin, it's that older sibling, knows everything about nothing. And I think to deal with that, I'm going to need a cocktail. Yeah. We're making something called Santa's Orange Kissed Cocktail, and this will be probably this Friday's episode. Now, is that for 2 drinks, or is that going to do? That's just one.
That's one drink.
And you want one of these?
Yes.
Okay. Could I have a big shaker, please?
Are you going to shake this because it's lemon lime soda?
You shake it before the lemon lime soda. Okay. Starts with rum. We all like our rum. So for 2 drinks, I'll need 6 ounces of light rum, which is 180 mils.
All right, this time I got the right recipe.
Yes. Yes, you did. Ooh, heavy. Thank you, dear. Yeah. Need some ice.
Yeah, Nick, what I do is, some people used to send them to me, but I've actually now have a kind of a system where I can go out to everyone's site, look at their latest video, and yank the thumbnail without doing a whole lot of work. And then I have a timeline built, so it takes me about an hour to run through all 17 sites.
All right, I need 6 ounces of pineapple juice, which happens to be this little can. This is unsweetened, by the way. But as long as you get the 100% pineapple juice...
That doesn't work.
That does not work. Okay, yeah. Right in. Couple tablespoons of fresh lime juice. So we'll just kind of eyeball it. This one.
Of course they're loving it. It has rum in it.
Let me use my little squeezer on this one. I want to get all that lime out. There we go.
It's a Dougism.
Yes.
It has to have rum, or it's not a good cocktail.
Some orange juice, 4 tablespoons. Oops. Which is 2 ounces. Or 60 mils.
Uh-oh.
What?
There's a fight coming.
Red rum. All right, 2 teaspoons of grenadine. I'm just going to eyeball it. And we'll go 1, 2.
That's
This is
a
going to
heavy-
act like...
That's a heavy teaspoon.
No, it isn't. This is going to act like a simple syrup. It's going to help the alcohol and the juice stay combined. We're going to give this a shaky shaky right now. Here we go. All right. Whew. I wish you could see in here. It looks good. Now, in this case, I am going to put some ice in the glasses. What? 3 ounces of rum will blow out that know-it-all in no time. Really? Really?
Well, unless it's one of those relatives who's drunk anyway.
True.
Problem is, in our combined families, we can hold our alcohol.
We can. Okay. I'm going to pour this in. Not all the way. Do it about there. Now we're going to top this with lemon lime soda, in this case 7-Up.
3 tablespoons. Isn't that an ounce?
Dear,
I'm just asking.
no. 2 tablespoons is 1 ounce.
Okay. So
This is the recipe. We just upped the rum. This was in the book.
yeah. I can't imagine, though, people measuring 7-Up with a
I can't
tablespoon.
either. That's why I say just top it. Look how pretty that is. What are we going to garnish this with, dear? Some orange?
Yeah,
Let's garnish this with an orange.
just
We
pop it
okay?
in there.
All right, fine.
And a squizzle stick.
I got it. I got you, dear. Here we go. Santa's Orange Kissed Cocktail. So,
I'm coming.
do you need a little Christmas tree in there too?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Look how fun that is.
It's a good thing we were working hard today, because we'd be snockered by now.
Well,
That,
this is surprisingly good.
Doug would like this. This is a Doug drink.
Yes, it is.
Actually, I think if you did a half and half light, half dark rum,
Oh yeah, you're right. We should try it with dark rum. We don't have any dark rum though.
Yes, we do. We got
do?
Appleton.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah. Doug would like this. Now, when we tested this recipe, we used ginger ale because we didn't have 7-Up. It was okay, but I have to admit the 7-Up makes it better. It's more lemony and limey. You could also garnish this with some lime. Have a little lime in there. All right.
Hold on. So, to keep up with our channel friends, when you're done here, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Pepper Tree Villa, the Christmas tree garden forest is live and well, and they want to show it off. And they are having an interesting time reviewing the Christmas movie season from Hallmark. Wednesdays, 8 to 10, a 2-hour live cocktail 2-hour session at the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen. Again, Wednesday at 8 Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. There are friends, and we share lots of cocktails and lots of fun times together. So please check them out.
And on both of these channels, like everyone else that we talk about here, you learn so much when you visit all these other channels. All right, so let's talk about the know-it-all now that we've had our cocktail to give us a little... Doug's laughing because it's true. Yeah. Am I going to see this on your show tomorrow night? Forrest is ready to receive. Good. Very good. So, I say...
Well, that reminds me, I have to request and send them some money so we can get a cookie.
Oh, yeah. I saved the know-it-all for the last because it's the hardest. You can go so many different directions with it. And as I was thinking about it and doing a little research, I came up with little strategies. You're dealing with this person. Maybe they're not underfoot, but they're going to be sitting at the dinner table, sprouting out, blah, 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 knowing everything about nothing. So, ask them some open-ended questions that are non-confrontational. You could just say like, oh really, where did you hear that? I haven't heard that before. You could assert yourself and stand up for your own opinions, but be respectful about it. And say things like, well, thanks for the advice, but I'm good doing it my way. Go away now. Shoo. Shoo. You can use humor, which is my favorite thing, and this is a little sarcastic, which is why I like it. You can just say something like, oh, I'm so glad we have an expert in the room. And that usually shuts those know-it-all down, at least for a few minutes. Let's check our tarts. I don't know how many minutes it's been. I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't either.
Ooh. Okay. I think these are about done. They're kind of golden. Cheese is melted. Let's give them a moment to rest. Thanks for the advice. So, does that mean that you're expecting some of these people this year, Kelly and Paul?
We've had a lot of experience with mixed families and relatives. Of course, we had kids and grandkids, and aunts and uncles. Our parents are both passed on, but...
But when we've had our kids' in-laws over as well, and we all have to be the nice parents or grandparents and get along. But actually, we're lucky, you know.
It's not a case we're any better, but we entertain a lot. And when I say a lot, we're talking 20, 30-plus dinner parties or events a year. Some very large ones. So we're used to dealing with crowds of 40, 50, 60 people and still enforce the 3G rule and deal with the know-it-alls.
Is that we're lucky. We get along with 99% of both sides of the family. You know, when I think of some of the other in-laws, the Strattons, the McElvaneys, we really get along with them great. And, you know, there's never any drama or conflict. We're all very respectful of each other.
That's because we're all drinking a lot of wine.
Well, speaking of wine... we all raise these same kids.
Wait. This is an episode with the title of Cabernet in the...
Yeah.
We haven't had any.
Well, I don't think we have any Cabernet, do we?
Want to bet?
We've already had like 4 cocktails, and what are you doing?
We're going to be keeping up with Kelly Paul.
It's okay, liver. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Pretend it's shots. You'll be fine. Heavenly days. All right, I'm going to try one of these little tardies. They don't look that good, but you get the idea. You can put anything in them. This one looks good. It's got some cheese. Smells pretty good.
Not only is it Cabernet, it's 73% better because it's in a Glendora glass.
Yeah. That's good. I've done better, but it's tasty. The better cheese. A little creamier. And the apples are cooked just enough.
Yeah, a bit
They're
more
not mushy.
A bit more cheese because it's dry.
Yep. But, yeah, apples are perfect. Yeah, 73% better. So what are we drinking?
We are drinking Bogle Cabernet.
And very good it is too. That will go very nice with the leg of lamb I'm cooking for dinner. Which,
Come on, camera, focus.
there you go.
There we go.
After you covered your eyes. Which, if I still needed something to cook, I was thinking about spending the last time. I'm going to prep our dinner for tonight and prep the leg of lamb, but that's okay. It's still upstairs.
Take another bite, and we'll take another commercial.
Ready to spice up your style? Discover exclusive shirts, aprons, and accessories inspired by your favorite show. And every purchase supports the channel. Visit our store today at shop.letscelebrate.tv. And let's celebrate every meal in style.
Okay. Let's start to wrap this up, dear. So what's next on LCTV? Next week's live stream is upgrading Thanksgiving side dishes because it's not always just about the turkey. So we're going to be exploring some holiday traditions and changing up the side dishes. You don't have to have mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, green meat, blah, blah, blah. Let's shake things up.
I can't wait to try this cranberry pesto.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to try that tonight as a test.
Yeah, so it'd be fun. We're going to put a poll up for our channel members on YouTube, asking what they would like to see us. I think I'll put 2 polls up. What side dish do you hate the most, and what side dish needs to be amped up the most? And we'll see what we can do.
Yep. Now we have several cocktails lined up to film to restart Cocktail Fridays. Today, this morning before live stream, we filmed an episode. Refilmed probably our best episode yet. That did over 110,000 views, 150,000 views. I'm talking to you, dear.
I'm sorry, I was answering Arnie.
Okay. So I was talking about what we did this morning.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, our original Scottish Shortbread is our #1 episode. It's 120,000 views. But it was done in 2019 when we knew nothing about quality production or lighting or sound. It was okay for 2019. So we re-recorded it today in Modern. It will be edited tonight. It'll be available to our channel members on Tuesday. It'll be available to the rest of the channel on Wednesday. And then we are returning to our old habit, if you want to call it, of Cocktail Friday. And we already have that one in the bag.
And one of the reasons we refilmed this episode was because for years, around this time or a little earlier, year long it would always have views. And then around this time of year, it would start to really creep up and just skyrocket. And after the holidays last year, it went straight down and it's been dead ever since. Not a single view. Nothing. So we thought, all right, maybe it's time to give it a little refresh. So it'll be fun. It was very easy to film. It's one of those things I can make in my sleep. Almost. Anything else, dear?
Nope. I'm hitting the little magic end button.
There we go.
So we can thank all of our channel members. And it's Ben and Hank and Kevin and Em. And Mark and Melissa, Joe and Peggy, Robin, all of our Super Chat supporters who have at one time donated a dollar here and there. Our business friends, ARH, Road, B&H. And this is everybody in chat today. And
see you all. Oh, Keith too. Hi, Keith. I missed you.
Let's show you the map. The East Coast was the winner this week. And we shall see you.